Hi, we are tackling a topic that almost everyone has encountered, dealing with people who seem perpetually unhappy. Their negative energy can feel overwhelming, and it's essential to have strategies in place to protect your own peace and well-being. Negative people have a way of dragging us down, often without even realizing it. So today, we'll explore how to manage these interactions without losing your calm. Now, in your mind's eye, see yourself in your favorite place, maybe a beach at sunset, a cozy coffee shop, or curled up at home. Feel the sense of calm and contentment that this place brings you. Breathe deeply and let this feeling expand. Picture yourself surrounded by a soft golden light, filled with love and compassion. Now, imagine sending this peaceful, loving energy to your future self. Say to yourself, "May you have peace and love. May you be content and happy." Repeat this mantra a few more times as you breathe in deeply and release the breath slowly. This is a reminder that no matter what challenges arise, you can always return to this place of internal peace. Now that we're centered, let's dive into the heart of today's topic: unhappy people. You probably noticed how a single negative person can shift the entire mood of a room. It's like a dark cloud that settles over everything. This isn't just a metaphor. Studies show that being around chronically unhappy individuals can actually impact your health. Prolonged exposure can increase stress levels, elevate blood pressure, and even disrupt digestion. So why is their energy so contagious? The answer lies in our survival instincts. We evolved to be highly attuned to the emotional states of those around us because, in ancient times, sensing negativity or fear was crucial to survival. Our brains still interpret these signals as a potential threat, which is why being around unhappy people can put our bodies into a state of hyperawareness and even anxiety. You can't control other people's behavior, but you can control how you respond to it. When you encounter a person who seems to radiate unhappiness, your first instinct might be frustration, defensiveness, or even anger. But reacting in this way only pulls you into their emotional vortex. Instead, try to view their negativity as a reflection of their internal world, not yours. Most of the time, people who lash out or constantly criticize others are projecting their own feelings of insecurity, frustration, or powerlessness. Their behavior is more about what's happening inside of them than anything to do with you. Understanding this is the key to protecting your peace. In The Laws of Human Nature, Robert Greene explains that much of human behavior is driven by unconscious motives. People may act in hurtful or aggressive ways without understanding why. It's almost as if there's a stranger living inside of them, guiding their actions. Many of the negative people you encounter are simply reacting to deep-rooted feelings of fear, insecurity, or lack of control. These emotions often manifest in the form of aggression, passive aggressiveness, or relentless criticism. And because they themselves are unaware of what's driving their behavior, it becomes even more difficult for them to change it. Knowing this helps you create a mental buffer, recognizing that their behavior isn't a personal attack, but a projection of their own inner turmoil. Here's a powerful strategy. When you're faced with someone who seems to be permanently stuck in a negative mindset, try to view them through a lens of empathy rather than frustration. Ask yourself, what might they be going through that I can't see? This doesn't mean you condone bad behavior. It means you choose to see the pain or fear that might be fueling their words or actions. This shift won't change the other person, but it will change the way you respond, helping you maintain your own sense of calm and perspective. Another way to apply empathy is by using inclusive language. For example, instead of saying, "You need to stop being so negative," try, "I feel like we're both getting caught up in frustration. How can we approach this differently together?" Switching from "you" to "we" moves you out of the enemy zone and into a more neutral, problem-solving space. That said, empathy has its limits. Some people's negativity is so entrenched that it's beyond your ability to influence. If you've tried empathy and understanding, but the behavior continues to impact your well-being, it's time to set firm boundaries. Protecting your peace is your priority. This might mean limiting your interactions with the person, excusing yourself from certain conversations, or even cutting ties if necessary. Remember, Setting boundaries isn't about punishing the other person. It's about preserving your own mental and emotional health. You have a right to distance yourself from people who refuse to change and who continue to harm your well-being. Here are a few simple strategies to handle interactions with unhappy people. Control your breath. When you feel your emotions rising, focus on your breathing. Slow, deep breaths signal to your brain that you're in control and not in danger. Stay grounded. Mentally remind yourself that their negativity is not about you. You don't need to engage or take it personally. Use inclusive language. Replace accusatory statements with inclusive ones. Shift from you to we to create a less confrontational atmosphere. Set boundaries. If the negativity is persistent and harmful, it's okay to excuse yourself. Politely but firmly in the interaction. You have the power to keep your peace, no matter what negative energy comes your way. With empathy, awareness, and the ability to set boundaries, you can transform these difficult interactions into opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Looking forward to our next session. Take care until then.